Novocaine, the new movie that's a Jack Quaid vehicle. He has kind of slowly, I think, made his way up into the Hollywood A-list, but this is the first movie where he truly gets to be on every poster and be a true movie star. Hopefully he can get more starring vehicles after this. So, just getting straight into a review. Positives.
It was a really good action movie. I didn't know what to expect. It was supposed to be like a comedy action.
Did you see
and it was.
Did you see any of the trailers?
Yes, I did.
The trailers kind of show every action sequence in this movie. So
not every, but you can only show so much in a trailer. But first and foremost, it is definitely an action movie. Got a little bit of a love story, something for the ladies in there.
I would about to say the first 25 or so minutes of this movie is a romantic comedy, and then suddenly there's just a bank robbery scene, and the whole thing just changes tone completely.
It's pretty much non-stop action from there, I would say. The action never really slows down.
Actually, I saw an interview with Jack Quaid talking about that, and they actually shot this movie in order. So the order of the scenes that play out in the movie is the same order they shot them. So, like, he's like, yeah, for a few months, I was just filming a romantic comedy. And then suddenly I was plopped into having to do this action film.
Okay. So, that being said, that it's an action film.
Jack Quaid does a very, very good job.
He does, indeed.
One of the best performances of the year?
You say that with every movie, but sure.
No, I don't. No, I don't. No, he does a very, very good job.
What's the word? Shock factor, or starts out being a shock factor. By the end of the movie, it's pretty much expected.
It's also kind of gross out humor.
Well, the things that make you cringe. Now you say nails on a chalkboard, but it's the cringe stuff that is going to hurt. Like, it would hurt. Like,
but
big
he
time
can't
hurt.
feel pain.
He can't feel pain.
So, I mean...
But since you know what pain is, sometimes watching it makes you just hurt.
I didn't.
All through the movie, there's scenes that just, you go, like the cringe factor is just pulling fingernails out with pliers, and the whole movie is that. The whole movie, you're like, oh my God, that hurts. The whole thing.
I didn't feel a wick of pain the entire movie. I probably felt as much pain as Nate did this entire...
The whole movie, I was going, oh my God, I know that hurts. And, so the whole movie, it's just, starts out being shock value, but the whole rest of the movie, it's just like, oh my God, that hurts. It's just the cringe factor, the whole thing.
But it works. It works. It's not violent for the sake of being violent. Well, it kind of is.
Yeah, what? Yeah, it is. The whole movie is that. That's exactly what it is.
But it's funny. It's funny. That's where most of the jokes come from, the fact that this dude can't feel pain and you're forced to watch horrifying shit happen to him. And that's so funny,
It's funny and cringy and makes you hurt. Your adrenaline pump the whole time you're watching the movie.
Also,
or it was for me.
I learned something watching this. I didn't know that EpiPens helped with adrenaline.
Yeah, it might have been exaggerated a little bit in the movie, but maybe not. I don't know.
I've never used an EpiPen because I'm not allergic to anything. I wouldn't know. But I didn't know they worked basically like cocaine.
As somebody that's allergic to bee stings and stuff, it's basically an adrenaline shot, I think. My dad, who has alpha-gal, he carries EpiPens in order to, if something were to happen, he's got them right there. So maybe he would be the person to ask, hey, if you're watching, let us know. I don't know.
Negatives.
Well, there's a lot of negatives. I mean, it's a good movie. Interesting plot, good action sequences. The only negatives, I mean, if you don't like blood and gore and things that make you hurt, then maybe that wouldn't be for you.
I have one. Ray Nicholson is terrible in this.
I don't know actors, so which one?
The
is
villain.
He? Oh.
And he's Jack Nicholson's son.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, that automatically gives him celebrity status, just, being born into that.
But he's honestly the worst actor in this.
Okay.
There was a moment when he started laughing, and it just sounded like Nicholson Joker.
I mean...
Genetics, my guy. That's also why they used his smile for a shot in Smile, too. Just... because Nicholson isn't dead, but Nicholson is basically dead.
I don't want to say he was a bad actor in it. He definitely came off as the... most off his rocker, kind of crazy,
He was... he was kind of just playing Dorian from The Mask.
Well, in a way, Jack Quaid was playing Jim Carrey, but...
Yeah, he was playing Stanley Ipkiss.
Yeah.
Just kind of a shy, quiet, nerdy guy.
A lot more blood, gore...
in a suit that works at a bank.
Blood, gore, and action than a Jim Carrey movie, but, yeah.
Jim Carrey's done...
Not like this.
Has Jim Carrey ever done anything rated R or above?
I don't know.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, I'm pretty sure. But that's a drama. So, no.
Yeah.
I do have some problems with this movie just on a moral level.
Go for it.
There is absolutely no reason in hell that Nate should have ate that pie. I'm sorry. He shouldn't have done it. He did it. He did it multiple times, and it bothered me.
Okay, so that part didn't bother me because, and then maybe you're too young. What are you pulling out of my car? Put that back. If you are...
Guys will do anything stupid to get pussy.
I'm not going to say it like that.
No, guys will do the dumbest shit in the world for pussy.
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
But it bothered me
That's why
she would push it on him. I was not mad at him for eating the pie. I was mad at her for making him eat the pie. It was her I was mad at.
Okay, I get
I was like, why? If you met a guy with a peanut allergy who's like, if I am in 10 feet of a peanut, I'm going to die. You wouldn't be like, if you were on a date with that guy, you wouldn't be like, oh, but eat a peanut. You know?
Yeah.
And Man Carrying Thing, I saw his review of this. He had a problem with that too, and he used the same analogy I just did. But it really is the best analogy for it.
Absolutely. Anything else that's...
I kind of... No, not really.
Not really? Okay. Well, I guess I don't really have much else.
It does what it's supposed to do for a movie like this.
It does.
Pretty flawlessly.
It's worth a watch. Probably not a movie I'm going to watch again, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's a good watch.
Okay, trailers. The trailers we got before it. A British movie about a guy who warms the heart of another British guy with his guitar.
Yeah. I didn't really see anything good that I would watch except for the new Impossible Mission.
That's not...
What?
It's Mission Impossible.
Oh, Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible 8. I mean, that looks fine. The Mission Impossible movies are just kind of fine.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise isn't one of my favorite actors or anything.
He is not.
The movie about the woman. She's on a date with a guy and she has to kill her date or else the people will kill her son. And I hate to be that person, but if I was in that situation and you tell me that, I'm killing the guy immediately. Immediately. So that's not really a situation where it's like, oh, what'd you do? You kill the guy. You kill the guy because the guy, I'm sorry, his life is less important than your child.
Well, that's going to make the movie much shorter than they intended by your...
Have a better premise. You either have to... You have to kill one of your kids so that the other kid will live.
Yeah.
That's a good premise, because then you really don't know what to do.
Yeah, I mean...
You know?
But as far as previews go...
And it's not even like her husband. Like, if it was her husband, still kill your husband. But it's just some random guy she's on a date with.
Right.
Kill him!
Never met him before.
Just kill him! If it was your husband, you would kill him. So, of course, when some random guy, you kill him.
I mean, that being said, none of the previews were... I didn't see a single preview that I'd be like, oh, can't wait to see that. That didn't happen. I didn't see any great movie previews this time. But anyway, I guess that's all I've got.
Oh, no, we got a trailer for the most generic slasher film ever made. With Finn Wolfhard.
Oh,
they're at a summer
camp.
They're at a summer camp. They have the weird guy who's probably completely innocent, and then they have the slasher killer who's just killing them. That looks really generic. The only reason I would have any interest with this is if they put the name Friday the 13th on it, then I would be interested. Or if it was a Sleepaway Camp sequel.
And it's weird, it's supposed to be some kind of a comedy slasher. It's not like a...
Oh.
Did you know that they had that comedy? Everything was supposed to be funny, and these teenagers are laughing there. Oh, our friend's dead. Ha! But, yeah. So, I mean,
that has worked
again,
before.
That's probably not... I didn't see anything that I have to see, but I will definitely, maybe watch that.
The only interest I will have is if it turns out one of those kids is a trans woman and you see their pecker, like in the end of Sleepaway Camp.
Okay.
Did you ever see Sleepaway Camp?
No.
That's the twist. That not only is the killer a girl, but the girl is actually a trans woman.
Oh, not to change the subject, but for all your viewers out there, we could rickroll them all.
Yeah, it's on the radio.
And yeah, if you just with the radio turned down, but it says Rick Ashley, never going to give you up. We could rickroll the whole audience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grade.
Well, thanks for tuning in.
No, grade. Like the grade for the movie.
Oh, grade for the movie. Oh, C+.
I'm gonna go B+.
Okay.
I did enjoy it.
Now we're saying thanks for tuning in.
Mm-hmm.
Like and subscribe.